Hey guys, this is RunekingMCFS's. Welcome to my progress video. On screen right now are just clips from bonus XP weekend. So I'll let you know how long it has been since I've done an update video. I apologize for that. So yeah, I'm just running through all the clips I have from bonus XP weekend. What you just saw is farming, and what I did is I just basically planted all my trees ahead of time. I went and checked them right at the beginning. These are not in order of how I skilled on the bonus XP weekend. It's just whatever order I wanted to put them in. There you saw fletching. I got 66. Here's me doing some herb lore. See, I'm getting a bunch of levels. I saved a bunch of herbs from temple trekking, and I had hoped to get 70 herb lore, and I got to 71, I believe. So it was overall a success. And here's my last herb lore level right here. There you go. And here's a random rune crafting level I got from doing my daily wicked hood. A random magic level because I was close. I thought I would do it with Tyler. And here's some fire making levels. So my goal was to get 80 fire making so I could do the magic pyrologs and the Shades of Morton activity. And spoiler alert, about 10 seconds ahead, I got 80 fire making. And I burned, I think it was about 80 or so magic pyrologs with the fear remains in Shades of Morton activity, and I didn't get a single gold key. So I was kind of bummed out. But either way, I guess I have a bunch of levels of a pretty boring skill out of the way. As you saw there, I was wearing a Santa hat. Sarah just lent me it. Didn't trade, it was just it was a lend. So for anyone who's wondering there. And it just got slower and slower because I started out with my U-logs for some reason because I was impatient. Because I guess I had that rush that everyone had at the beginning of just bonus XP weekend. As you can see, now I'm down to willows, and that just took forever, go from 79 to 80. Right here you can see a couple of summoning levels, and I also got 98 combat on that last clip there. It was hard to see. And now onto the crafting. So I had a plan. I was going to give all my perfect snail shells to Mistag, or Barlock, whatever his name is, in Dorgish Khan, and I thought it would give me double experience, but unfortunately that was not doubled. So I got normal experience for that. I only got 1 or 2 levels off that, I believe. And the rest was silver bars, which was it was not as fast as I had intended it to be. And so I didn't get to 80, which was my goal, so I could boost to the glory. But I did get up to 79, which is pretty good. I ended up staying up to like 4 o'clock the night before it ended, on a school night, just so I could bust out what I could, because I knew that every bar I did there was another bar I didn't have to do later, and I just couldn't be asked to do silver bars ever again. I'm not doing that ever. I think I'm just going to camp dragons for training, crafting, and prayer. Right here you see me making the Amulet of Glory. I did stews and I got it on my 7th stew or so. Actually, it looks like my 4th. There it is, making my Amulet of Glory. It's uncharged, but whatever. Tyler and I got that. That was exciting. And here is making my rune crossbows. I ran out of time, so I only got to 66 fletching instead of 69, and I had to boost, which is not preferable, but it's whatever. I got them anyways. Then shortly after, I actually got 2 from a hard clue. And right here is my fire cape attempt. First fire cape. As you can see, I have quite a few supplies left. I brought 2 ranging potions, 6 Ceridome brews, an instant dart, and filled the rest with super restores. And I used broad bolts. You can probably see most of my gear there. If you have any questions, feel free to PM me about it. But I finished it with... I felt pretty good about it. My only fear was if Jad would one-hit me while I killed him with the dart, because I've seen videos where people kill Jad and die at the same time and they don't get the cape. So I just had to be really careful to make sure I got that first prey switch. And fortunately I did, and then I just one-hit him with the dart. And also I think it was Nikki and Sarah were outside waiting for me, so as I said there, you guys rock. So I thought that was pretty cool, very supportive. That's one thing I love about the MCFS community, is everyone's just really supportive towards each other. And I guess here's me throwing on some halfway good looking gear with the cape. Yep, so that's that. And up now is going to be the Dragon Pickaxe drop. I put a video out about a week ago. I think it was last Tuesday or so, I don't remember exactly, but it was when I got the drop, the day of. And I wasn't planning on putting a video up, but I listened back to my reaction of getting the drop, and it was just so funny. It just sounded like a total nerdgasm. So if you guys haven't checked that out, go look at that and just have a good laugh at me. And here's me screen sharing with my friend. So anyways, Here's to the live commentary part. I hope you enjoy it. Take care. Hey, welcome to the live commentary part of this video. So right now, I've got myself very close to a big milestone for me, and I guess for MCFS in general. So as you can see, I'm really close to a 3 level, and I'm probably going to get it on this bouncing rope. So here we go, and boom. 69 agility. That's awesome. That's it. That's what I was going for on this account. Wait. Oh, I guess that's kind of a big deal. Yeah. I guess I'll tell the friends chat. Cool. Well, that's really exciting for me. Oh, nice. We can do that. Yeah. So that's really awesome. It's awesome. I still remember just starting this account and how new it was, and now I'm 1700 total, which is 68 average level, I believe. Funny thing is, I still don't have my 60 milestone cape. I still have, how do I go here? Still have my thieving and smithing to get up. And fishing, it looks like too. Jeez. A little behind on the milestone capes, but those really aren't that important since I'm getting everything to 99 anyways. So that's just kind of a good way to motivate yourself to level things up early on. So I'm a little bit laggy. I don't know what the deal is, but lately RuneScape's just been extremely laggy for me. And I've actually been playing on minimum detail, and I'm just on high detail now for the video. And I apologize for not having a video out in such a long time. I could give excuses and say I'm busy, which is true, but as a lot of you know, I've been online a lot. I just really haven't been motivated to make a video. But I thought with this milestone coming up, I thought it would be a decent excuse to make a video. So yeah, here's a video. As far as with stuff with Tyler goes, I'm not sure what we have planned. Tyler's not very motivated either to make videos. Sorry if I'm putting words in his mouth, but yeah, we really haven't been talking about that lately. We don't have many ideas right now, except for guides, and a lot of stuff we want to do, like Tyler vs. Jeff stuff, we don't really want to do because we feel like we'd be just copying RuneShark, which essentially we are. That's where we got the idea from. But we still feel like it'd be fun and entertaining for viewers. Just let us know what you guys think. Would you give us crap for it if we made those types of videos? If not, just let us know. If there's anything you do want to see, leave it in the comments. Just to give us some motivation to put some videos out. Because frankly, I just really have been wanting to put the effort forth. Because scaping is just fun, and I'm trying to squeeze everything I can in for the evolution of combat, which I am excited for, by the way. I think it's going to be a great update. It's going to suck at first, just having a completely new combat system to learn, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. The combat triangle definitely needs rebalancing, and the whole combat system. Like today I was dungeoneering, and like I can go to the boss and click it, pray melee, and just sit back for a couple minutes until it dies. And that's just not that fun. The boss should be the most exciting part of the floor, and it's really just the most AFK part. So anyways, as you guys have been seeing here, my stats, I don't know exactly what they were before the bonus XP weekend, but here they are now, 1700 total, and I guess I'll do a bank video since it's been a while. So, this first tab is my junk tab. Like usual, I've got my full ham. Oh, sweet Jesus logged in. Love that kid. Anyways, full ham. Just a bunch of junk. My milestone capes. A few things from treasure trails. Gold athletes. D&D token. Yeah. Some god pages. Nothing new here, except maybe a few seaweed. On my range tab, I have a ton of arrows. Really don't know if I'm going to use them all, but I like them in here because they look cool. And this boogie bow is completely worthless, but it looks awesome, especially as a bank tab holder. Some Zamrak arrows and Gethix arrows. Those will probably be useful at God Wars at some point. Some bolts. I really should get rid of some of these. I actually cleaned out my bank. It was overflowing before, actually about 30 minutes ago, and I cleared out a bunch of things to make some room. Also just to make it look neater for this video. Some broad tip bolts, I got that from Slayer points. I went ahead and got that before the Slayer helmet because I wanted to get my fire cape. Yeah, just some bolts, bolt racks, mithril darts poison. These are from the Tormented Wraith, in case anyone's wondering, and these are from, I think, the Chaos Elemental. This is from Hard Clue. Dwarf Cannon set. I went ahead and made it a set, even though it technically is using the GE. I'm not really trading anything, so I don't see the problem with it. My red D-hide, which I use for ranging. My rune crossbows. I actually made 2 of these during bonus XP weekend, and then right after I did a Hard Clue and got 2 more. So I guess that's kind of cool. Yep, so there's my range gear. Onto my melee tab. It's kind of disorganized. There's really no way to organize it. I guess maybe put this stuff down here because I use it more. 1 second. I'm not a good multitasker. Alright, so basically just some basic Slayer gear, some rune items for hard clues and all that. My warrior ring that I haven't really used at all. Actually, I haven't used it, period. But hopefully in the evolution of combat, I will use it because it's going to be the best ring for melee. Some black gear for when I go to Tormented Wraith. These Blaze from Drapes that I probably should get rid of because I have this sexy fire cape now. Yeah, that was my recent big accomplishment, most recent. Yeah, my melee gear's still pretty much the same. I have a Glory, Berserker ring, rock climbing boots. I usually just use the Proselyte because I really don't want to pay the money to recharge Guthans. Got 9 Dragon Defenders. Just went there with Tyler when he got his and got a bunch more. He's probably gonna get out. On my mage tab, I still think this looks awesome. And as you can see, my runes just really have built up. I've got pretty much 1,000 in every single rune, except for just these 3, and those 2 don't really count. And over 10,000 fire runes just from General Slayer. And when I do my Wicked Hood daily runs, I always get 200 fire runes just because I like them, I guess. Gains necklaces and rings of dueling, keeps it nice and neat. All the talismans, keeps those neat. I don't know, are there any uses for these besides making tiaras? I really have no clue. I just kind of like how they look. Some teleports, my split buck armor, which hopefully will get better in the evolution of combat, some Slayer staves, and I have 2 insta-kill darts left. I'm planning on using 1 on Nomad and 1 on Pest Queen, but honestly the requirements are really high. I need 70 prayer and 80 magic, which are the... oh, and also 70 smithing, which are going to be the hardest 3 skills to get up for me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get all that by the end of December. I'm obviously going to try, but I've also heard that Nomad is really easy in the evolution of combat. So what I might do is just give him a shot normally in the evolution of combat, because I don't think I'm going to get the requirements for that quest before then. I have to do like 1 small favor and King's Ransom and all that before, which is just a pain. Plus all the skill requirements. I think I need to get like almost 2,000 dragon kills to get the prayer level I need with the Gilded Altar, and I don't know, there's just a ton of bots there and it's really hard to get prayer experience. So for now I'm just using all my lamps and all that on there. So yeah, so if I can beat Nomad's Requiem without using a dart, I'll definitely use 1 on Pest Queen, and leftover 1 I'll probably take to Corp and just try out my luck, who knows. I doubt I'll get a sigil piece. If I do, heck, that's awesome. If I don't, it's usually just like pretty good skilling gear. There's like raw sharks, dragon hides, anti-poisons, just good stuff. So that's a win-win situation for me. And also, if I run out of time, I'll just take them to Corp. I thought about doing Nex, but seeing as the kill count would be very difficult at my level and my gear, it probably wouldn't be worth it. Okay, onto my skilling tab, which is still my favorite. Well, I don't know, it's rivaled with my magic tab, but it's still pretty good. As you can see in the placeholders, my dragon pickaxe, which you saw a clip for earlier. That was really awesome. I was really expecting to be there for about a week or so. So that's really cool. My dragon hatchet from DK is obviously on my logs. I still have a bunch of willows left over from preparing for the bonus XP weekend. A few logs. I was just U-logs AFKing while I was editing this video. Some bars. I still have some silver bars left over from bonus XP weekend. As you can see, my goal was 80, and I only got to 79 because I wanted to get other stuff done, and I was running out of time. Okay, so I have a few arrowheads, broad arrowheads. Funny story about those. I was getting my broad bolts, unfinished broad bolts, and on my main, as a force of habit from doing my dailies, I always buy the arrowheads and the bolts, because you make more money by doing that. And I accidentally bought 3,000 arrowheads without realizing it. So that's kind of a waste of 150k, but who knows, I may find a use for this later. Probably not. A few bowstrings, silver bolts unfinished. I might just get rid of those because they will out for like 1 GP each, and getting enough feathers for that is just kind of ridiculous. And I have, where is it? Yep, I have plenty right now. Like, I don't see myself training with those too often. That should be plenty. I've got quite a few oak planks saved up, pen of construction, adamant hatchets. I don't want to get rid of those in case I need them for a clue or something. Flame tear hammer for Shades of Morden, as well as the Aslan remains. Let's actually put that right there. Okay, and then just have a bunch of rings from doing wood cutting. Snakeskin hides, full lumberjack, full constructor's outfit. Just got myself 100 sets of all this, except for this one because it's kind of far from a bank and I'm lazy. Thread for general crafting. Just a ton of ores. I power mined iron, and I got a few levels on coal only. I need 66, I believe, for Nomad's Requiem. So I'm going to do that on coal, and then I'll make a bunch of steel bars. And I think I'll make them into cannonballs. I think that's going to be my best way of action, unless the cannon just absolutely sucks in the evolution of combat, but I don't see that happening. Just a few big bones left over from doing, or getting my defenders, infernal urns. The rest of this is just kind of random stuff. Got my coal bag from dungeoneering. What's that doing in here? And 7 dragon bows. I need to give these to Jesus. Those are his shares of oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys. Yes, when we went to the altar event, not many people went and used the altar, so we just ended up going suiciding King Black Dragon. And Jesus MCFS had just started his account that day, and he showed up to the altar event, and I'm like, okay, let's go, let's go suicide the King Black Dragon. He's like, I'm gonna die. There's no point. And we basically said all you need is a Dwarven Army Axe, and you spec it, you die, and you run back in and repeat. And 1 kill. And because Jesus died so fast, he gets so many specs off. In one of the kills, Jesus actually got the drop on the King Black Dragon, and it was super funny. But anyways, those are his share of the dragon bones. I'm gonna let him use my altar, and he'll probably get like 20 per off that. So that'd be awesome for him. Now onto my summoning tab. I just have a bunch of charms. They're adding up. Just with extra bonus experience weekends and experience events or whatever. The promissory note. I really haven't had to use any charms on summoning, which is kind of a blessing because that's expensive. And as you can see, my money pouch is now under 1 mil. So money's going to be hard to make. One thing Tyler and I talked about actually was, since we both got our dragon pickaxes in 2 hours roughly, we might just go coin share at the Chaos War battlefield and see if we can get a 5.5 mil split off coin share for money. That would be very useful. So yeah, I have charms, bunch of charms, and I've got one of every summoning pet egg. Yep. And these are all my pouches and my scrolls, a few secondaries, and a couple of my pets that I rarely ever use. I only use this for spices, and this for whatever, if I see them and feel like using them. Not too often. Onto my food. All of these are from my daily challenges, kind of ridiculous. I guess I'll be useful when I get up to a level where I can use them. I'll probably have at least 1,000 by then, if not more. So what is it, like 93 cooking? Yeah, I'll definitely have more by then. A bunch of lobsters and swordfish. A bunch of pineapple pizzas. I made those. It's mainly for bossing. I got this as a drop. School of Fortune, obviously. And these expensive spices. For anyone who doesn't know, because people always question, expensive spices boost everything you eat by 10 health. So if you have a shark, it would heal 210 instead of 200. But where this is really useful is if you have something like cake, which I don't have any more of at the moment. Normally cake heals 40 per bite, but with the expensive spices, it'll heal 50 per bite. So instead of healing 120 per slot, it would heal 150 per inventory slot. And especially for MCFS, like using this is definitely beneficial just because it saves you time to have to go fish for food, and it also just makes trips last longer. So I definitely recommend using this for anyone, actually. That's my food tab, nothing too special. On my farming tab, still have essentially every herb seed. I haven't really gotten around to planting my snapdragons or any of these really. I haven't been doing farming in a while. I think the last time was the bonus XP weekend. I pretty much have one of every type of seed until I get to the tree seeds. I need to plant some of these. Just some farming ingredients. Cactus spine for when I do my use. Nothing too fancy. On to my herblore tab. So I've got the potions I commonly use. I'm probably going to change these up with like super defense. Yeah, especially since I have like no defense. And the anti-fires that I made. Yeah, just all those potions. And I have herbs. It's kind of cool seeing because I had one of each after the bonus XP weekend, so seeing those build up quite nicely is kind of cool. So yeah, for those who are wondering, I guess I will do a quick price check of my bank, why not? I know it's going to get out of order, but it's whatever. Hopefully I don't like just miss something completely obvious and look like an idiot. Just bear with me. Warrior ring. I think that might be going up actually because of evolution of combat. All these runes are definitely worth something. Actually, I honestly don't know how much stuff is worth because I don't use a current exchange. Also, another thing, I get people asking me quite often, like, what's a good way to make money? And honestly, I could not tell you for the life of me. Just because I couldn't tell you the last time I used a grain exchange. Maybe like once or twice on my main since I started this account, which was like mid-June. So if you feel like asking me what's a good way to make money, I honestly could. I'd love to tell you. I'd love to help you out, but I really just don't know. I mean, there's typical ways, just like normal PVM. Oh no, I'm running out of space. Okay, so let's do a quick check of that. So there's 20 mil, 20.3 mil there. I'm just gonna dump that all, organize it later. Oh, I forgot about these. And this is probably worth something. So yeah, today's video is definitely a bit longer than normal, but I've gotten feedback saying you guys like longer videos. Personally, I don't like sitting here too long listening to people talk or like just looking at their bank. But if you guys like it, I mean, heck, leave a comment telling me if you do. If you don't like it, tell me that too, and I will make them shorter, make these videos shorter. I just thought I would give you guys everything I could in a video. Sorry, I'm horrible at multitasking. Okay, that should be good. I just thought I would show you guys everything I could in a video, an update video, just to let you know where I am. Alright, so that's another 13 mil, sum up to about I promise it's not me failing at math. I just thought of 2 more things I could do. That's 33 mil plus another mil, so let's round up to like 45 because they weren't even, or 35. So that's about a 35 mil bank. It used to be, it probably would be about 40, 42 right now if I hadn't used all my skilling supplies on bonus XP weekend. Whether you saw I have about a 35 mil bank, probably somewhere between there and 40 mil because of all this other stuff I didn't price check. I might do a more finite price check later and let you guys know if anyone's curious. For now, I think I'm going to end this video here. Definitely leave a like if you enjoyed this, and also comments. Again, I have lack of motivation to make videos, really just no reason to. And if you want to see more, I guess just motivate me. I'm not sure. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm really excited I got this. I don't know how far I am behind Brobson, but I kind of want to catch up to him if we're being honest. I don't see that happening though, and I don't know what his progress is because he's never online or he just keeps his private off, and he keeps his A-log private so we can't check on him, which I think is annoying. So if you're watching this, Brobson, please just like make that public because there's really nothing to gain from keeping that private unless you're botting or something and don't want us to know. which in that case, keep it private because I would lose a lot of respect for you for your body. Anyways, that was a little bit off topic. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you all, and have a good one.